So a birthday celebration turned into a nightmare in Florida when a mother was gunned down in a senseless road rage attack. And this happened in Panama City, Florida, where 48-year-old mother Georgeann Park Garner had her life taken right in front of her daughter over a dispute that should have never escalated. And I just wanted to share my thoughts about this because it's not an isolated thing. These road rage situations, they're becoming way too common. So check this out, and I'll come back with my thoughts as usual about it.
It's the horrific moment an argument at a traffic light turns deadly as the vehicles involved go on their way.
And there's people shot right now. Somebody just got shot.
A woman celebrating her birthday is killed. Cops say the shooter is the guy in the passenger seat of the gray pickup. He and the pickup's driver allegedly began verbally arguing with the occupants of the red SUV, which led to a brief physical altercation. The SUV drives away, but the pickup drives alongside. That's when the gunman allegedly displayed a handgun at the victims, stating he would kill them, and said, "I don't care to do 100 years. Then,
Oh my gosh.
11 shots ring out.
There's two people shot.
The pickup disappears into the distance. A 911 caller desperately helps tend to one of the victims.
Just hold pressure on it. Don't move her. No,
They're trying to perform CPR. Okay. Looks like somebody's on the ground.
The driver of the SUV was killed. She had been out celebrating her 48th birthday with her family in Panama City, Florida. Her daughter, Marileigh, was critically injured. Inside Edition spoke to Marileigh's father and brother, David and Davin Lewis, about how she's doing.
She is still on the ventilator. She can communicate with me, but she just is not. She's unable to speak, unable to use her right arm.
Jubal Simmons has been charged with murder. The alleged driver of the pickup is charged with eluding police. A GoFundMe has been set up to help the family with funeral and hospital costs. For Inside Edition Digital, I'm Mara Montalbano.
Man, I don't get it. I don't understand it. But how does a simple argument lead to that? The guy fired 11 shots, hitting both the mother and the daughter in the other vehicle. And the mother, she didn't survive, and her daughter's left fighting for her life. We see this stuff play out all the time on these roadways where people get out of their cars and they go and confront other people. They scream at each other, and like in this situation, they pull out weapons. And for what? Because somebody cut you off or because they didn't use their turn signal. I mean, it's silly and it's stupid. I mean, it's not worth someone losing their life over. And regardless of who started it, these two idiots are the ones who will be held accountable. And, as I listened to that video, I mean, the guy said he didn't care if he got 100 years. But the thing is that everybody wants to play tough until they're standing before a judge and a jury, and then they get handed a sentence like 100 years, and then all of a sudden they're in tears and remorseful. But these road rage situations, man, they aren't worth engaging in because people are unpredictable, and escalating something that you believe is minor, or I mean, it could be a minor thing, but escalating it can have deadly consequences because you don't know what people have in their cars. You don't know what state of mind they're in. For all you know, they could be baiting you into an argument just so they can do what they did to this lady and her daughter. So, yeah, I mean, avoid getting out of your vehicle, stay inside, don't roll down your window. They walk up to your car or whatever, and they're like all aggressive and threatening. Keep the windows up, lock your doors, and try your best to get out of that situation and move away from them. Now, if they follow you, then you can call the cops. And I think the best protection, I guess, would be to have a firearm. But even then, that's not always a guarantee. So just avoid the situation if you can. But Yeah, I mean, this goes for everybody. Look, control your reactions, control your emotions. Remind yourself that your safety and your life is more important than winning a traffic dispute. Um, Avoid flipping people off and staring people down, because some people see that as a challenge when you make direct eye contact with them. So avoid eye contact and keep it moving. You know, that doesn't mean that you're a punk or that you're afraid. You know, you're just trying to de-escalate the situation if you can. Let it go, because you're not going to see them again in your life. And if they want to drive all crazy and be reckless, move over, let them pass. Um, and do so if you can do it safely. That one moment where all of that happened in a matter of seconds will now cost these two their freedom, and unfortunately, it left a 48-year-old mother dead and her 19-year-old daughter in critical condition, fighting for her life. So just remember that the goal is to make it home in the same condition you left or better. And just keep in mind that you want to minimize unnecessary risk, and don't let somebody else's frustrations and bad mood ruin your day, because like I said, they could be setting you up and putting that bait out there, hoping that you'll engage with them in their foolishness, just so they can harm you and your loved ones. So don't fall for it. Don't fall for the bait, and just try to just ignore it if you can, you know. So y'all take care, stay safe, and make better choices.